It just continues to blow my mind. How many of us don't know this? It's the favorite time of the day. Yes. Sun's not up yet, but the birds are waking up. Time to get out and walk with them. You know, it's crazy when I think back at all of the times I was spending years actually living reactively, not making time for myself every day to think, to feel, to review. Like, what am I doing? What am I building? Why does it even matter? Just literally not giving myself the time. Always in a freaking rush. Constantly running. Let's get this job done. Let's get on to the next one. What I realized was I was just living in massive scarcity. Why is that? That's what was modeled all around me coming up. It's almost as if there just never was enough. There never was enough. And then one day I realized, wait a minute. I can stop. And just listen. And it's in this moment that I realized if I'll just stop and listen, I can actually plan. And inside of that plan, I don't have to be in reaction mode constantly. Reaction mode robs everything good out of life. It robs your appreciation. It sets up very painful expectations. It's all built on stories that are lies. They don't matter. Oh, look. Kitty Pooh, what you doing? Kiki. What are you doing, darling? You following me? Let's go. So weird, I never thought I'd have a cat that acts like a dog. Come on, Pooh. Let's go. Anyways, these stories we tell ourselves are all based on what we see. And for years, all I saw was you got to go. Go. There's no time to stop and pause and consider. There might be a different possibility that I could be taking right now. Until one day I met a guy who showed me how to do that. And for the first time, I got to pause and really consider that this reactionary life that most of us are living, not only does it suck, but at some point we chose it. At some point, we just said that's the way it is, that's the way it's got to be. Can't be any other way, might as well go with it. It is what it is. You know, all these stories, all these weak ass stories. It is what it is. Get the hell out of here. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Yet, many of us operate daily just like that. It is what it is. You know how disempowering that statement is? To you actually changing that statement to a different statement, that story to a different story. What if you went from it is what it is to it is what I declare it is? Yeah, that opens up a whole new game. And yeah, as a co-creator, it really is what you declare it is. You've already been given the permission. You don't need it from me. It just continues to blow my mind. How many of us don't know this? These simple things, yet are so powerful, that if we would just become aware of them, we can start to use them to our advantage to get the things that we really want. And until we become aware that God's already given us all the permission we'll ever need, until we become aware of that and start stepping into what that looks like for us, and for each of us it might look a little different, and that's okay. Until we start stepping into that, we're just going to stay in reaction mode based off of some bullshit story that we probably heard decades ago. The story is not, it is what it is. The story needs to change to it is what I declare it is. Again, because we've already been given permission. So where in your life, across body, being, balance, and business, are you still living in reaction mode today? What does that look like for you? Because when you finally become aware that it is what you declare it is, and you step into the permissions that you've already been given, it is then and only then that the impossible games start to open up for you. And new possibilities that you never considered before start to look possible. Even in the midst of having no idea how you're going to pull them off, there's just this belief in knowing that it's possible if you decide to go after it. So what will you decide today? That's what I'll leave you with. This is Samuel saying good morning, good afternoon, and good night.